Hi, Earth signs. Welcome to your July/mid-July reading. Whatever time you're watching this, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for clicking this reading. My name is VXPRADA. You can call me Victoria. You can call me V. I'm doing something a little different this month. For those of you who are new here, I do all the 12 signs for the whole 12 months, every single month, when I can, when I have the energy. This time it's a little different. I'm in the middle of a move, and so I don't have time to do all the 12 signs. We're going to be doing all the earth signs today. Okay, so that means if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in the sign of Capricorn, Virgo, or the sign of Taurus, these are your messages. We just had a full moon in Capricorn. We are still kind of in that vibe, still kind of in that feeling, that mode. So if you have not watched the full moon in Capricorn reading that I filmed for the collective, go ahead, watch that first, and then come back here. I have already filmed your next 70 readings. For those of you over on Patreon, I'll be filming for the next 7 days really soon as well. But you guys still have this next few days covered by the last reading. So go ahead and watch that as well. Link in the description box below. I'm open for personal readings. Slots are very limited. I don't have that much time on my hands, but always lovely to speak with you guys. So if you're able to support, I would appreciate that. Link in the description box below for one-on-one readings. I got love readings, life readings, financial related readings. I have Cancer season readings, all kinds of readings, how they feel about you readings, everything. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so I was guided to start off with just like what the angels had to say, just general things that you need to know right now before I started to look into the tarot. So I'm just gonna go and follow my gut feeling, and that's something we should all be doing. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Please click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the thumbs up. I can barely speak, but it's just part of that Venus retrograde vibe. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. Okay, what do the earth signs watching, what do they need to know right now? Okay, so we have improvements. So we have health improvements, mental health improvements. There's something here that's improving in regards to your health. Okay, so I love that. You may be noticing that you have more energy. Okay, earth sign, you may be noticing that you got over that cold or whatever you were kind of experiencing. Okay, we have think it over. These cards are in French, so I'm just going to translate. Think it over. There's something here that you are guided to rethink. So maybe there's a concept or an idea that you were kind of abandoning. There's something here that you were kind of giving up on. Okay, this month is about revisiting something, revisiting a concept. For some, it could be a self-concept. So you are guided to think something over before you give up, before you start thinking, this is not for me, before you give into all that energy. Think it over. So there's something here about changing your mind or getting a new perspective, new insight is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the word insight. Some of you could be researching something because I'm seeing .com. So some of you are doing research and then you're gaining more insight, more perspective. I'm hearing also something here about Reddit. So it's making me feel as though you can find people that have common, similar experiences. Okay, someone that was in a similar position, a similar circumstance, see what they did. Okay, so some of you are taking part in some kind of forum. Like it's giving Reddit. Okay, anyways, what else do the earth signs watching need to know right now, please, Spirit? Okay, we have within the near future. Okay, so if you're wondering about a time frame within the near future, we got the ideal moment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it feels as though something is lining up for you this month. Okay, where everything's kind of falling into place and it's challenging you to think something over. Okay, there's also an emphasis here on improving your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, like that balance. Okay, the mind-body balance, whatever, you guys know what I'm saying, hopefully. Okay, let's get into the tarot cards, you guys. I just was going to start off with that. Sorry, my card is a little shaky, my camera's a little shaky. I don't have the best setup right now. It's literally dangling off of like two objects. If you guys saw my setup, you'd be like, wow, she's really dedicated, and I am. It's my Virgo moon. Okay, let's get into it. Let's look into the life part, the career, financial, life part for the earth signs watching. What does July have in store for the earth signs, please, Spirit? And if you're wondering what July has in store for you personally, you can book a reading. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm not done shuffling, to be honest, but right off the bat, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the five, sorry, is this the five? Yes, the Five of Wands reverse, and then we have the Page of Wands, okay? Right off the bat, it's giving the Lulu in a good way. It's giving creativity, it's giving imagination, it's giving fun, flirty, lighthearted. It's really giving me the vibe here that you're overcoming something. I don't know if it was some kind of tension like within your own self, like you were feeling maybe frustrated, maybe you were feeling stagnant. There was something that was really irritating you, okay? It may have been you were not feeling it at work. Maybe there was coworkers out to get you. There was some kind of tension here. It could have been between friends. It could have been between colleagues is what I'm hearing, but also neighbors is what I'm feeling. There's something here that you're just like above this now. Okay, so February is shining a light. You're literally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You have overcome a period of stress, anxiety, maybe judgment. There's something here where maybe you felt like you had to fight for yourself, you had to defend yourself, you had to stand up for yourself. So maybe you felt kind of targeted in one way, shape, or form. Maybe this is a financial situation that we felt like we had to really overcome. We are overcoming it, or we have already overcome it. Consider it handled. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, which just feels like a very promising new start to something. Something is being initiated. There's a new sense of inspiration, happiness, new form of energy kicking in. Some of you watching, I'm getting that you have fire sign placements, so you may have placements in Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Those are really the placements that are shining through right now. Okay, so consider yourself very lucky if you have those fire sign placements. But I'm just getting a sense of, again, inspiration. There's that fire, that spark, that passion coming back. So whatever this was that was causing you to feel like, again, you had to fight for something or defend yourself, or there's just something that you've been like really having to consistently fight for, okay, it's being handled now, and now we're in a much better space. So it's also making me feel like we are forgiving someone, or someone's forgiving us, and we're deciding to move on. Okay, we're not in the romantic part of your reading yet, but of course, if this pertains to your love life, let it be. But I'm getting that this could be like an internal thing. This could have been something relating to our job situation, our financial situation. Things are finally feeling a lot lighter, and if you're watching this right now and things haven't felt like that yet, give it a bit of time. The Knight of Cups is such a romantic card. It can also be a card of overindulgence, so we want to kind of make sure that we're not overdoing it with our excitement, our newfound energy, and newfound optimism. Okay, we don't want to overspend this month. Okay, excuse me. It wouldn't be a reading if I wasn't sneezing. Okay, let me see more, because this just feels really good. So I'm just going to pull for more real quick. What else can you tell us, please, Spirit, about earth signs, career, fun? Yeah, the hard work is paying off. You've been diligent. Okay, a lot of you have been improving your skills. A lot of you have been improving your spending. Okay, a lot of you have been very intentional about how you're going to manage the rest of the month or moving forwards. You have done the work, the internal work. You put in the hours. Some of you may be working overtime. And getting for some, you could be getting a new job or a second job as well. There's positivity coming in here based on something career related, financial related. So it's making me feel like you're making necessary adjustments in order to live your best life. That's basically all I'm seeing. Okay, you've made the necessary adjustments to live your best life. So you're about to start thriving, or at the very least start feeling better. We have the Star card. You are the star of the show. Okay, the Star card is also about networking. It's also about intelligence. Okay, like technology. Okay, maybe AI. Okay, some of you could be starting a new website. Some of you could be working on your portfolio. The Star card to me feels like Instagram. It feels like photography. It feels artistic and creative. It feels like we're showcasing something. So there's something here about you being the star, you shining your light, you really focusing in on the things that make you different, the things that make you unique, your skill set. There's something here that you've been practicing. So maybe you're getting even deeper into this specific niche, and maybe you are going to start gaining a following from what it is that you do. There are secret admirers around the corner, okay? The Star card is also about friendships. So I love this for you because I feel so you are expanding your networks, you're expanding your friendships, you're expanding your horizons. I keep wanting to say network, and network could also be like a company, like I don't know if some of you are actors or whatever the case is. It feels as though it could be a network, like a television network. It's feeling like that. So some of you may also be inspired by a movie that you watch, some kind of content that you're consuming. You're allowing yourself to be inspired. Some of you are artists. Some of you are musicians. There's something about allowing the universe to speak to you. Okay, so it's speaking to you through something that you're hearing on the radio. It's speaking to you through, the people around you. There's emphasis here on networks and colleagues, and someone could also be pulling a favor for you, giving you some kind of like job opportunity or financial advice. Oh my gosh, there's just emphasis here on growth and you touching your dreams, okay? Okay, I also want to ask Earth signs, do any of you have any placements in the 11th house? Because that's feeling really specific or significant. Do any of you have Mars in the 11th house, for instance? Okay, let's see more. Or is Mars currently transiting your 11th house? Okay, let's see more. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, good news. Good news coming through. There's also good news and good energy surrounding your personal life, so your family life, your living situation. A lot of you are finding harmony, happiness, and balance. Again, there's emphasis here on you also finding balance between your personal life and your work life. So some of you are going to be spending more time at home, spending more time with loved ones, spending time with children if you have any, spending time with pets. Okay, I really love this. There's that Strength card. This is that think it over card. This is that card of resilience. This is that card of don't give up. You have more control over the situation than you may anticipate. Anyways, Earth signs, there's good news coming your way. And if it's not exactly like good news, like you get a text message that you got the job or an email or whatever, even if it's not like specific good news to you, I definitely see you feeling more lighthearted. I'm seeing you feeling loved and supported by your loved ones. Make sure to make time for the people that you care about. Make sure to make time to pour into yourself. I mentioned fire sign energy here, but there's so much water sign energy as well. Cancer, Scorpio, specifically Pisces. Okay, so make time to pour into yourself. Make time to reconnect with your body, okay? And also stay hydrated, all right? Something may be over and done with here. The number 10 keeps coming up, so we got 10 twice here. So this could represent the 20th. That may be a specific date for you, the 20th, okay? Maybe the 20th that passed. Something is on the 20th. The 20th may be, I don't know, the anniversary of when you start your job. There's something here about the 20th that I'm picking up on. Could also be the 10th, but I'm feeling the 20th. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom deck underneath the 10 of Wands and then the Emperor card. I'm just getting a lot of money moves. This is the card for a mentor. This is card for a father figure. This is the card for a boss, a higher up. Maybe you are stepping into your boss energy, especially if you have Aries placements, okay? So I'm getting that there's good news or there's an update regarding a boss, regarding a career situation. Maybe some of us are welcoming, embracing like being self-employed. Okay, this is definitely that that self-employed energy. I'm also wondering here, because we have the 10 of Swords, like is there an ending here between maybe a father figure or maybe a boss as well? So it could be two things. It's like there's a new beginning because we're cutting something off or cutting something out. I'm not sure. Maybe there's an Aries in your life that you're no longer dealing with, but there's so much happiness and like rebirth energy. This whole reading is giving Mars. And we have Aries. Yeah, this whole reading is giving Mars. Okay, you guys, let's look into love. I know this was kind of long. Let's look into your love life. I'm going to be doing part 2 to your love reading over on Patreon. It's an exclusive for those of you in my lovers tier. So over on Patreon, we're going to look into who's coming towards you, their feelings for you, and their future actions. But for now in this reading, we're just going to look at the overall energy surrounding you in your love life right now. And I was guys to also ask about just like love updates. Like what would you need to know when it comes to love, okay? Give me just one moment. Just a moment, please. Just one moment. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, let's start off with the updates. Okay, the love updates. Sorry again that my camera is shaky. Okay, so what love updates do we have for the earth signs, please, Spirit? What love updates do we have for the earth signs? What can the earth signs watching anticipate? Make sure you watch your Venus sign also for this part of the reading, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in Earth. What are their love updates, please, Spirit? What do they need to know for July? Coffin. Yeah, there's an ending. A lot of ending energy. But you know what? With endings come new beginnings. Some of you may be talking something over, like over coffee in some kind of casual setting here. You got the coffee cup card. It says here, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, which I got earlier, and friendship, okay? We got the coffin card, which speaks of an ending. All right. So it says here, endings bring new beginnings. Like I said, growth, change, liberation, transformation. Some of you may be shifting your focus from romantic love to platonic love, like to your friends. I'm seeing so much emphasis here on friendship. So even if you're in a whole blown relationship, marriage, whatever it is, there's so much emphasis here on friendships this month. So lean on those people, love on them, be there for them, show up for them. Okay. We have healthy choices because there's emphasis here on your health. I don't really do health readings. You guys know that I don't do health questions, but this is coming up a lot in this reading from the first card to now this. It says healthy choices. Okay, so this is about making healthy choices both in life but also in love. Okay, it says self-love, self-care, being happier, and that's the vibe I was getting before. Okay, I also feel like earth sign, I want to tell you, I feel like Leo season this year is going to be very beautiful for you. I really feel like that. We're in Cancer season right now, but just keep an eye out for when Leo season start. I feel like August specifically is going to be beautiful to you. You're just gonna have like that heightened energy, that uplifting, positive, playful, lighthearted energy before we're going to Virgo season and we get organized and we have to get everything together because it's back to school, back to everything. Anyways, so I'm seeing that. But we have Girl with the Snake, we have Seduction, Mask. Hold on. It feels like there's a feminine here that can't be trusted. Someone that's a friend of yours. Are they trying to seduce your person? There's something here about a friend that can be trusted. I'm really getting that vibe. Listen, you guys, you got Girl with the Snake, you got Seduction, and then now you have Mask at the bottom of the deck. So I'm really wondering what kind of trifling energy is going on here. Not showing their true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. Okay? Keep an eye out for this. This seems a bit suspicious to me. So some of you may have had your doubts. Like, can I really trust this person? Can I? Yeah, keep an eye on them. But that's only if you've been having an inkling, okay? I'm not telling you to be suspicious of everyone that you love right now. I'm not telling you that. This is a specific message for some of you. I can't ignore it, so I'm just being upfront and honest because that's what I do, okay? It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Okay, are some of you hooking up or thinking about hooking up with a coworker? Do you guys work at a coffee shop? There's something about the coffee shop. It's not coffee shop. It says coffee cup. But it's making me feel like we're meeting up with someone low-key. On the low. Temptation. Anyways, earth signs always have the messiest love reading, so I'm going to just move on. And we're 17 minutes in, okay? Let's see what the tarot has to say. And again, part 2 is going to be over on Patreon in the lovers tier. So keep an eye out for that, those of you on Patreon, because I got you. Okay, what's going on in Earth Signs Love Life, please, Spirit, this July? What can you tell us, please, Spirit, about Earth Signs in love? Fire sign energies, the first sign to come up. King of Wands. King of Wands. So again, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is the very first card that comes up. So this could be someone that you're dealing with. This could be your energy if you have fire sign placements. Okay, we have the Fool card and then we have the Chariot card in the reversal. I'm kind of getting the sense here that someone is very much like go with the flow. I don't know if it's a fire sign you're dealing with, but someone is like maybe not really ready to settle down. I kind of feel as though someone's just here for the moment. I'm feeling as though someone, because the Chariot card is about, you know, the car, okay? It's in the reversal. I feel as though someone doesn't really have direction. Yeah. So someone that you're dealing with may kind of just be living the present moment. They don't really have like deeper intentions maybe, or they're just not putting... There's just a lack of directional energy is what I'm feeling. Let's see what else do we have for the Earth signs, please, Spirit, in love. Could be dealing with Cancer energy. But the cardinal energy is not cardinaling. Okay, anyways. Let's see. What do we have for the Earth signs, please, Spirit? What else do we have for the Earth signs? What else do we have for the Earth signs? I might just have to film your love reading right after this. What else do we have for the Earth signs, please, Spirit, in love? Knight of Cups. There's an Aries fire sign coming through here to romance you. I'm really getting that. They could have been just out of a relationship. Hopefully this is not your ex. Oh, almost fell. Ooh. See how the card that fell? And then I almost fell picking up that card. And it's the lying card. What is going on here? 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Okay. Okay. I would take it slow if we're dealing with someone, okay? Unless you're dealing with someone very trustworthy, okay? I would just take it easy. I'm feeling as though there's like something new kind of brewing. I feel as though someone is making a move onto you. Someone's sending you a flirtatious message. This may be someone you haven't seen in some time or spoken to in some time here with the 6 of Swords. I'm kind of feeling as though someone is asking for forgiveness, like someone's trying to like get back into your life for some, okay? And I feel like there was some kind of breakup, separation, distance between the two of you. There could have also been an argument, of course, that caused the separation. I would just be wary. Some of you, you're meeting a brand new person. It feels like they just got out of something. There's something here about their recent past and in regards to a heartbreak separation. I would just kind of be wary because I feel as though someone could potentially be lying about what they're actually doing or what their intentions actually are. Because I'm getting the vibe here of someone that's not actually looking for something long term because they just got out of something. Okay? Or someone's still going back and forth between some people. We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone is not ready to let go of someone or of something, okay? And that may be causing them to lie a little bit, to manipulate a little bit. I would just keep an eye out for this. You know when someone's like kind of possessive over you, you're kind of feeling yourself, like I don't know if that's like a good thing right now because I don't know if this person, yes, they're possessive. Yes, they want you. They want access to you. But I don't know if they're actually like all about you. I don't know if they're going to put in the energy necessary to actually get something done. Now, if you're just looking for something, a good time, not a long time, I think this is a perfect person. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But I'm definitely seeing some kind of love offer here. I'm seeing someone asking you out. I'm seeing someone being flirtatious towards you. I'm just not sure where it's going to lead to because it feels like there is some kind of sadness to overcome here, either on your end, their end, someone's end. So I'm just not really sure. But that's what we're going to look into on Patreon. So that's what I do over there. Okay. Love you guys. That's what I have for now. Bye. See you later. I'm going to film Patreon now, I think, because this is kind of juicy. Bye.